Hey guys, it's Jade and welcome back to another video on my channel.
You make me feel a little higher. The things you do, they make me smile. You make me feel
So today's video is going to be one that I'm super excited to make for you guys, and I'm super excited to share these tips with you guys. So today's video is how to have a fun and productive summer. So I don't know about you guys, but I felt like growing up, I just wasted my whole summers. I would always get to August and be like, wow, I literally did nothing this entire summer. How fantastic. And you always go into summer making these bucket lists of things that you want to do, and you never get around to doing any of them. But finally, this summer and kind of the summer before, I just came up with these tips, really instilled them in my life, and they make you have so much more of a fun summer, so much more of a productive summer, and you will definitely get to August if you do all of these tips feeling so fulfilled, feeling that you really, made the most out of your summer. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. That's gonna be it for this intro. I want to keep it kind of quick for you guys, and let's hop right on in to the video. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 tips, and my first tip for you guys is to have a weekly reset routine. So a weekly reset routine is pretty much having a day each week. It doesn't even have to be a whole day. It can be a couple hours at the end of one day per week, where you plan out your next week, you clean your room, you do your laundry, you do a couple self-care things, and you really just are intentional and have this time by yourself to make sure that you know what's coming up in the week ahead and you're prepared for it, and you plan all sorts of fun things and schedule time to hang out with your friends and time to do this and different stuff like that. I feel like having a weekly reset routine is something that is super important, and in some of these other tips I will explain more specifically what you should do in that weekly reset routine video, as well as I'm wanting to do a whole video where I show you guys my weekly reset routine, so let me know down below if that's something that you guys would like to see. My second tip for you guys is to have a summer job. Having a summer job helps you to stay accountable and having somewhere to be every day, or even if it's not every day, it's like 3 days a week, as well as it helps you earn money. And honestly, your summer is going to be so much more fun if you can have money in order to go and eat lunch with your friends and hang out. And you don't always have to be stressed in the back of your mind like, oh my goodness, I only have $4 in my bank account. Like, what am I gonna do about that? My third tip for you guys is to keep using your planner. I don't know about you guys, but for a long time, I used to use a planner all through the school year, and then right when the school year stopped, I stopped using it for summer. But starting about last summer, but really more this summer, I have been using my planner so consistently. I use it on the weekends during school, and now I've used it so much during quarantine and the start of summer, and it helps so much, you guys. So going back to the idea of the weekly reset days, on those weekly reset days, you want to, what I like to do at least, you want to take your planner, set it out, look at your week, go ahead and put in your work schedule, go ahead and plan what days you're going to work out. Hopefully you can work out around like every day or every other day if you can, just because staying active is another one of these tips that I'll talk about later in the video. But also, that's a really good time to look at the week ahead and schedule times to hang out with your friends. I know that sounds kind of weird, like, oh, scheduling time to see my friends, but one of the things that, is hard about summer is you have all these ideas of fun adventures and things that you want to go on, but if you never take the time to really sit down, call up a friend, being like, hey, on Tuesday at 3, do you want to go do this, go to that drive-in movie, go on that hike, those plans are never going to happen. So having that time every week to be able to make sure that you plan enough time to hang out with your friends as well as work, and just have that nice balance, is going to make you feel A, so much more productive, but B, so much more prepared for the week and being able to accomplish so much more in your summer. My fourth tip for you guys is to get up early, make your bed, and get ready for the day every day. So obviously summer is about relaxing, and you don't need to be getting up at 5 a.m. every day. That is definitely not what I'm saying with this tip, but the earlier you can get your day started, the more full and productive your day is gonna feel. Also, when you can just go ahead, get up, do your skincare routine, do some makeup if you wanna do that in the day, and at least just like change clothes, like even if you wanna change into some sweatpants and a t-shirt if you're not doing anything that day, just being able to get ready for the day makes your day feel started, makes it feel more productive, as well as kind of prevents you from crawling back into bed and going to sleep. And that also is with the making your bed thing. I know everybody tells you to make your bed, and it seems so stupid, but a habit that I started actually during quarantine, it was like the only good thing to come out of quarantine, is that I now make my bed every single morning. Like, I have this routine, even if I'm not doing anything that day, that I get up, I immediately go to my bathroom, I do my skincare routine, I'll change clothes, I come back out, I make my bed, and then I sit down and I plan out my day, and I sit down and I figure out what I'm gonna do. But just having that routine that I do every single morning, just makes me feel like I have more purpose to every single day, but prevents me from going back to sleep. It makes my room look a lot nicer. And guys, it's such a simple thing and it feels so stupid and not necessary, but it takes 5 seconds, and trust me, it really does change your life to make your bed every day. Number 5 is to keep your room clean. Now in school, this was so big for me. Like, I felt like I would come home and if my room was a mess, it was just so hard to want to work on my homework and be productive, and I would just feel so cluttered, because the more cluttered your space is, the more cluttered your mind is. And so keeping your room clean is going to just make you feel so much more productive and make your day just feel like it has so much more purpose to it, as well as it's just one less thing to have to worry about, and it's one less thing to have to do. And if you guys can just get in a routine of either every morning or every night, whichever one works better for you, picking up your spaces, cleaning things every day, your room is never gonna get that dirty, and it's never gonna get out of hand. Like, you're probably looking at your room right now and it's a disaster, and you're like, how could I ever clean this every single day? It just doesn't get like that if you clean it every single day. Trust me, my room used to get disgusting, and then once I just got in the habit of picking up my stuff after I use it and not throwing clothes on the floor, but B, just every single night making sure my bathroom counter is clear, making sure everything is off the floor and like my bed made and stuff like that. It will make you so much happier. I know it sounds stupid, but just it is such a nice feeling being able to wake up every morning, make my bed, have a clean room, open my windows, like, it's a vibe. It's so nice. Number 6 is to find a fun project that you're passionate about to work on. So going into high school about 4 years ago, I started my YouTube channel. And so for me, over the summers, and obviously I still film videos during the school year, but mainly during the summer, it's a huge passion project of mine. And so a lot of the struggle of summer is that people will get really bored. You'll be like 2 weeks in, and after you like swim 14 times and hang out with your friends, have 3 different sleepovers, you kind of forget what you should be doing, and you can't find out and figure out anything to do. Having a project like this to work on is so much fun. It makes you feel productive because you're doing something and you're actually like working on something that's not just like watching TV or Netflix in your bed. But also, it just fills time, and it always gives you something to do, to where if you're ever like, oh, I'm bored, then you can be like, oh, let me go make a YouTube video, let me go edit, let me go make a new intro, or respond to emails or something like that for me. But it doesn't even have to be making a YouTube channel. It can be learning a new instrument, it can be learning how to paint or doing something else, as well as it's just something that gets your mind working. And I know it's summer and nobody wants to learn, but doing something like this that you don't have time to do during the school year, I think is a perfect time to do it during summer. It makes you feel productive. It makes you not have any wasted time. Good tip. Number 7 is one that I've already kind of touched on, but it is to schedule times to hang out with your friends. I know that this sounds weird, and it's like, obviously it's like, I'm not saying,
okay, from 3 to 4, I'm going to be social and talk to my
friends. Like, it's not like that, like, it's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that, we all have those amazing adventures that we want to go on, but if you don't take the time at the beginning of a week, or at least a couple days in advance, to actually plan out times to go and do those things, you're never going to accomplish them. As well as I feel like this really helps me to make sure that I'm hanging out with a lot of different friends, because it's really easy to just, call up that one person that, you always call first to hang out if you're just feeling like hanging out with someone. But if you plan things in advance, you can make sure, oh, you know what, I haven't hung out with so-and-so in a while, I haven't hung out with this person in a while. Then you can make sure that you're hanging out with a good variety of different people and a good variety of groups and doing a good variety of different things. And obviously it's easy to just like call up someone and be like, hey, come watch a movie at my house. But if you want to go hiking or go on a kayaking day or something like that, that takes planning and that takes scheduling a time. Number 8 is to work out and eat healthy. I know that this sounds super mundane and super stupid, and it's like, how does that make me have more of a fun summer, But it really does, because you're gonna feel so much more confident and so much more productive when you're working out and you're eating healthy. It's just another one of those things that gives purpose to your day, that gives you something to do, something to accomplish that's not staring at a screen, even if it's only for 20 minutes. And I'm not even saying that you have to go do some like big fitness grind or go like pump some iron or whatever, but like just going out for a walk and getting outside, like making sure that you're getting outside at least for a couple minutes every single day is so important. Getting that fresh air, that sunshine, it just feels so good. It's an instant mood lifter. I know that you guys know this. Working out releases endorphins that just honestly put you in so much of a better mood. And if you're kind of in a summer slump where you feel like you're doing nothing, or even if your city is still in quarantine and you can't really do anything as of this current moment, you can always go outside and take a walk, and it is such a just mood booster and something that has really helped me. Now, I'm not great about this tip, I'm not gonna lie. I do not work out every single day. I wish I did, but it's hard for me to work out when I have like work on those days, but we're working on it. My 9th tip for you guys is to have a routine. So things like the weekly reset, having a summer job, working out, making your bed are all things that make you have a routine. No, you don't need to have a routine like school where it's like this time to this time you do this, and this time to this time you do this for the entire day, but just having those little things that kind of give that feeling of a routine to your day will make you feel so much more productive and so much more accomplished every single day. And I just love that feeling of getting to end the day, going to bed, feeling like I didn't waste my day. I'm a big person about not wanting to waste time, and I always feel really like kind of gross if I just waste like an entire day of my life, because it feels just bleh. And so having a routine, doing things like that just gives you a little bit of structure to your day to make you never have to feel that feeling of bleh. Number 10, one that I've kind of been alluding to and talking about a lot throughout this video, is just having a purpose to every day. Even if you never leave your house and never get out of your pajamas for the entire day, it's still important to just have a purpose to every day and have at least one little goal that you accomplish every single day. One way that makes me feel really accomplished every single day is that I love to write to-do lists and goal lists and different things like that. I love making a to-do list at the beginning of every week, but I also love doing one at the beginning of every day, or even the night before a day that I have it in the morning, just so that like even if you don't go hang out with your friends and go on this huge adventure or even change, like I said, you'll know, hey, but you know what, I cleaned my room today, or you know what, I cooked myself a really fun meal today, or I went out to eat today, or I went shopping today. Just those little things, being able to see those check marks and see those little things that you put in your planner that you wanted to accomplish that day will make you feel so much more accomplished. Even if it's like even a day like today, I'm literally just sitting in my house filming videos. I'm hanging out with my friend at 1. Oh my goodness, is it 1? Oh shoot, where's my phone? Okay, I'm back. It's literally 10:25. I forgot that I got up really early this morning. It is not 1 p.m. Anyways, I am going to hang out with my friend later today, but like it's pretty much just kind of a more boring, lazy day, and I'm just filming videos and chilling on the floor with you guys. There's still purpose to my day because I'm gonna be able to go to the end of the day, look at my to-do list, and know, well, you know what, I filmed videos, I did laundry, I cleaned my room, got lunch with my friend, planned my grad party. Like, I did accomplish things today. Alright you guys, so those are all of my tips on how to have a fun and productive summer, and these honestly can apply to any season of life. They are just summer specific because, you know, you're not in school. And so I was just, you know, thinking of ways to kind of cure that summer boredom that I know that we all get eventually. Also, sorry this video is kind of late. I was planning videos last night and I was looking at my little calendar trying to put in videos where I'm going to post them, and I was like, oh my gosh, right now it is June 22nd. It is literally almost like halfway through summer, which is insane. Like, it's already like almost getting to back to school season, because like when July hits, like girl, it's back to school season for YouTube at least, and like that is insane. So sorry, I'm just now starting to make summer videos. Just quarantine kind of felt like I put my life on pause, but time kept going. But anyways, those are all my tips for you guys. I hope that they helped. I hope that you found some inspiration from this. I love watching videos like this that people talk about productivity tips or productive day in my lives, which I do have some of those videos on my channel. Link in the cards above, because it just makes me feel super inspired to be productive. So I hope that this video did that for you. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at jade_benward, which is my YouTube Instagram, and then Jade Benward, which is my personal Instagram where I post with my friends and my boyfriend and my school and all sorts of stuff like that. I just recently opened that Instagram up to the public so that you guys can watch, see those posts and stuff. Of course, please don't spam those comments and DMs and stuff like that. That is just, you know, my personal Instagram, so respect my privacy in that. But I did open that up if you guys would like to see that, just so that you guys can see a little bit more into my real life rather than just a bunch of artsy pictures of me in downtown Nashville. Alright you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Missing someone